Hi guys, it's me again, Lim. So remember that we talked about X70 that we install SUV, and we promised you to come up with a video of MPV, right? So exactly this is what it looks like. So imagine that you are driving an MPV. Most likely you are a business person or you're a family guy. So imagine that if you are a family guy and this is how it looks like inside a car, right? With a carpet, with coil mat, with toys. You want your child in a very clean condition or your client in a very clean condition, right? So look at how it is. That the biggest challenge in our environment is that the coil mat, right? So most customers will get, why should I get Trapo and instead of coil mat? So you can actually have a look, right? So this is how coil mat looks like. It's everywhere in your car area, especially your cockpit area, your leg area, right? The acceleration is there, accelerator is there, and you can see how dangerous it is. What if right now I'm stepping into this car and imagine that I want to accelerate, right? So it's stuck. You see the carpet here is stuck, right? So you cannot have a full performance for your car. And secondly, what if emergency and you need to step on the brake? What if this thing move, right? So this thing can easily move. You can see it easily move. So how bad it is. So imagine one more thing is that, let me take out this one for you to see. If this is your carpet, you always have surprise. You always have surprise in your carpet. Right, it might look clean, but the reality is that it's not that clean, right? So this is how it looks like. And this is how durable the coil mat is. Alright, so this is the usual question that the customers will ask, or me as personally as an MPV owner. So we always face this issue is that the second row, if you are using it for family purposes, right? So you're hardly able to move the chair, right? MPV means that you have to be very, very flexible. But what if you have a coil mat like this and you can't even move? Because of what? Because some of the coil mat can be too thick, can be too thin, they cannot slot in nicely into the rail. So, and then you can look at the back as well. So you might need to put your children's belongings that you want to make sure it is clean. So what happens is that the coil mat, like I showed you just now, there is sand, there is debris and this and that. So imagine you're putting your children's thing on top of the carpet, right, on top of the coil mat. How dirty it is for your child it's really bad. Our belief is, because I have children, I know how it feels to make sure that the hygienic is at the top point for our children. So let us stay tuned, let us have the team to do the installation and we'll talk about it. Alright, so what happens right now is that the team is doing the installation, doing the cleaning. So we are going to remove the original carpet and the coil mat. You can see the team is working very hard to remove and then to make sure the sand is stay on the car mat, or we're going to vacuum everything later on. And then for MPV owner, we want to remove your original carpet because we don't want your old carpet or your existing carpet with all the dust, right, circulate inside your car. So you have very bad environment inside your car. You have unpleasant smell inside your car. You have dusty smell inside your car. Dusty environment for your children. The best practice is that to remove all the original carpet and then we'll vacuum everything including the floorboard, and then only we do the installation, right? So the installation for this time around the customer bought is that the full set of car mat front all the way to the back. Then you can see the transformation before and after with original carpet and everything. You can see over here very clearly that the sand, the dust, right, everything is everywhere. It's everywhere because the original carpet easily holds sand, hard to clean, and very expensive for you to do the maintenance as well. Alright, let us see the later one. Alright, so you can see right now MK, our team member here, is doing the vacuuming. Every single part that we can vacuum, we'll definitely vacuum. Right, so to make sure all the sand, all the dust is off from your floorboard. As well as you can see, extra effort to make sure your car is clean is that including your car seat. If it's dirty, we'll make sure we'll vacuum everything, right? So every single part of your car we'll vacuum to make sure that we can have a proper installation and then you have a very, very clean environment inside your car. Because for MPV owner, most of the time, only the driver and passenger side that we remove to clean it if it's dirty, while the middle part, you can easily remove it, but our car mat is very easy to clean, as you can just use a vacuum to vacuum and to clean it off. Alright, so right now the team done with the vacuuming, this and that, to make sure everything is clean. So they start to do the installation. So we have a little bit of teaser you can see over here. From just now with the coil mat and the original mat, everything looks so thick, right? So right now after install, you can see very thick cutting on the side, everything, whatever holes that we need to create also created. And then you can start to see that the car mat, the size, the thickness is actually exactly the same as the rail. The gap between the floor mat and the rail, so that we can slot it nicely, right? That it will not move. This type, it will not move no matter how. You see, I can move the whole car, but the carpet is not moving. But to remove this one, it's so simple, right? It's so simple, and then it will not move. You see, it will not move at all. So this is the Trapo Hex version, right? It comes with 5 years warranty, right? So it comes with the fixed technology that will not damage your floorboard, because most of the coil mat outside or the original carpet, they're using Velcro that will easily make your original floorboard flurry or damage your floorboard, right? And it's very hard for you to do the cleaning because you have to remove it, and it will stuck, it will hold on, and it will pull your original floorboard up, right? So you can see very fit, very nice cutting. And most important, just now we talked about, is that the chair cannot move, right? When it comes to having MPV, but you cannot move your chair because of the coil mat and this and that. So you can see the team is moving the chair, so you can easily see, right? So the team is moving the chair, so you can easily move front and back easily. Alright, so take a while for the team to do the installation. It will not take long with all the cleaning, more or less about 20 minutes done. Alright, so we are here after 10 to 20 minutes of installation. If there is no clash with other customers, this is how the second row of MPV car looks like. Right, before we talk about it is that the coil mat, everything covered, you cannot move the chair, and that basically doesn't serve the purpose of MPV, because as an MPV owner, we want to have the car movable, the chair movable, so that our family members can move in and move out, right, easily. So this is how it looks like, how smooth it is, that the car can be moved, right? So this is how it's supposed to be. At last, this is the final part of a car that you can see. The measurement is nice. Just now the accelerator, below of the accelerator covered with coil mats, original car mat, right? So it is very dangerous. Now you can easily accelerate to make sure you have a full performance of your car, right? And then if there is emergency, you can easily brake, so you don't have to feel worried. It's not moving at all. You can see I can be very harsh. It's not moving at all, right? So this is how it's supposed to be. So MPV owner, don't wait too long. So again, we are done for this video. This customer basically drive into our hub in Bangsa. So right now in Malaysia, we have more than 11 hubs. The newest one is in Kuching, right, just in front of Viva City Mall, right? We have Cheras, Melaka, Balakong, Desa Park, Glenmary, Mid Valley, KL, Johor, Melaka, Penang, right? If I miss out, do let me know. And most important is that if you have any car that you feel like you want to see, how does it look like after installation? And how does it feel? Example, like you have a track car, or you always go to track, you have a K car, you have a two-seater car, do drop us the comment below, so we'll do the video later on. See you guys soon.
Trapo, elevating your driving experience.